We are live. Okay. One man band. One man band. Let's get out of the time. Put it up there. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Make sure my sound right. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Make sure my sound right. All right, y'all. We on. Yeah, we on, guys. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. How you doing? How you doing? I'm trying to make sure I'm actually up. Okay, I'm up here. Cause last night I did some live streaming and it didn't go. So let's see. So at 3, see how many people joined today, if we get any. Let's see. Make sure the algorithm is getting everybody out. Trying to stay committed to what I wanna. I wanna just continue to build. And I think we all should be in that mode. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We good. I'm just checking. I'm checking all my streams to make sure I am up and across everywhere. Let's see how many people joined today. Y'all come on in. Welcome to this place. Man, I'm in here working on my area that I'm gonna be doing this stuff in. And I do this stuff and just want to reach the world. So if you want, do me a favor, like, comment, let me know where you're logging in from. That's what I like to see. I like to see who primarily is logging in. So check in with your hometown, where you logging in from, so I know where to support it. Like where we at. What are we at, guys? Check in, check in. I'm in South Georgia right now. Working on my stuff. That's what I'm doing. Always trying to get better at something. What's going on, y'all? Everybody, where you hitting me? Where you coming at from? Where you logging in from? That's what I want to see. I want to see where you logging in from. Tuscaloosa, Alabama. What's going on, Tuscaloosa, Alabama? What's going on, X-Ray, YouTube, my YouTube family? Hey, what's up with you? What's up with you? Let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to see all your comments. Oh, that's mine. My YouTube. What's going on? That's right. Uh-huh. Uh. I'm working with this software, man, just trying to learn it as I go. Y'all get a chance to see. So the comments are coming up on the screen. So they're gonna be my comments from everywhere I'm logging in at. I'm logging in on Kick, Twitch, everywhere, y'all. Yeah, I'm logging in everywhere. Y'all hear me? Just trying to build something, you know? Trying to build something. But I give y'all time to log in. I don't have anything in particular to talk about in general. I just allow the conversation to flow how it's gonna flow, right? We generally start talking and going back and forth. Everybody let me know where they logging in from, where your hometown at. Like I said, Mississippi been showing out for me, but it's all according to the time. So I'm trying to get my when y'all ask me what time I'm going to stream, I'm trying to figure it out, right? And you can tell based on your views and stuff. Um, Sometimes people busy, they don't have time to log in. You catch them at the right time. So today, what time we at 3 something, and it's slow, like it's slow. It's struggling, it's struggling. So we may not do 3 no more. We'll probably try noon, and then when we get our good time, then that's the time we'll stick to right there. But I'm in here locked in, man, trying to I got all kind of stuff I'm doing, y'all. I really am, man. I got all kind of stuff I'm doing. There goes Sammy Belcher, Greenwood, South Carolina. South Carolina show up for me though. South Carolina do show up for me. I ain't gonna lie. South Carolina is a big supportive place. South Carolina, North Carolina, um, Detroit. Like it's crazy. Like I'm getting a lot of support out of Detroit. Like that's crazy. Let me think. Definitely Mississippi, but it may just be a time thing too, right? Like maybe the time I'm joining and the time I'm on, I'm not sure. But I'm here. We here. We blessed to be here, y'all. Birmingham, Alabama. What's going on, Miss Bessie? How you doing from Birmingham? Everybody in the comment section, how y'all doing, man? Birmingham, Tuscaloosa. So right now we got Alabama in the house. Like is Alabama doing their thing right now? You hear what I'm saying? My partner Jeremy from down there in Alabama. I think he may be from down that way in Tuscaloosa, to be honest. I'm not sure, but I know he's from Alabama. Yeah, good guy, man. Ain't nothing like good old Southern people, man. What I want to do is start inviting you on to the stream. You want to come on to the stream, let me know you want to come on, and I'll send you a link. And all you gotta do is click that link, and you can join my stream, and we can sit here and talk. I give you a few minutes. Birmingham, man, what's up with my Alabama people? Alabama is doing its thing right now. So we Alabama, Mississippi. But today is Alabama. Yesterday we had so many Mississippi people coming on Mississippi, but y'all see the Alabamas. Y'all can see my comments, so I'm gonna put the comments so y'all can see as the comments start coming in. But yeah, we blessed to be here, man. Like for real, we got to make sure we always stay in that mind frame too, that positive mind frame. Of yeah, hold on, Cheryl Jones. She from ATL. What's happening, ATL? Atlanta. Sherry, what's up? Montgomery, what's up? Montgomery, man. My Alabama people showing up, showing out. Elizabeth City, North Carolina, checking in on YouTube. Justin Jones, what's going on? Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Grateful to be here. I know we all grateful to be alive, healthy, in our right mind. Hey, Patricia, how you doing? Latonia. I know all about Latonia. Yeah, Latonia. It's either Latonia or Stone Chris. Y'all right there on the border with each other, Latonia, Stone Chris. I remember when it was all Latonia. Then it went from Latonia, then it went to Stone Chris. I know New Birth still down there doing their thing. So that's the biggest thing in down that way is New Birth. What's going on, North Carolina? Southwest ATL, they call that SWATs, is in here for sure. They call that the SWATs, y'all. Y'all know what the SWATs is. That's Southwest North Carolina. Sheila Elder, what's going on, ma'am? How you doing? Dunn Benjamin out the SWATs of Atlanta. Where you at in the SWATs? Where you at? Tell me where you at in the SWATs, though. I want to know where you at, like over there. Missouri. What's happening in Missouri? Teller Saunders. How you doing? Man, checking in. Thank y'all for being here. Like for real, man. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for I'm constantly saying this and I'm gonna keep saying this because I just feel like gratitude need to be something that we really need to be focused on. Montezuma. Hey, I'm in Montezuma all the time. Frequently in Montezuma, ma'am. I go to Montezuma. I try not to get up there that much because every time I'm up there, I'm spending some money. I'm up there buying feed. My mother-in-law stay right there in Henderson. So I'm swinging through there, once a month. Try not to do that much. Now that I got a lot of grass, I'm not coming through there that much. But Montezuma pretty nice, man. I was talking to somebody. They have some land. They family left them. They inherited some land in Montezuma, and I told them, if you out there by the Yoders, yeah, that's Adamville. Man, I know where Adamville at, right off of MLK Fabian Road. I know where you at, man. For real. What's happening, bro? For real, man. All my A-Town folks. It's crowded up there now, ain't it? You know, I remember last 1996, I missed the Olympics. I missed the Olympics, and I'm gonna miss the World Cups. I don't want and do all that traffic, all that, stuff right there. But listen, I want to say this: gratitude, gratefulness, humbleness, not just humbleness, but just grateful. I'm gonna tell y'all, man, and this is for real, man. Sometimes as people, man, we get so like ungrateful for what we being given, man. And I don't want to just get too deep too fast too soon. That's not what I'm saying. But I think as people, sometimes we get real ungrateful because we realize, and we don't realize, and some of us do, that it could be worse than what it is. And I always want to make sure that I'm walking in that gratitude. I mean, just really appreciating everything that's going on. And I'm thankful for it. And y'all know one thing, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. How we show our gratitude is by working it. Homestead, Florida in the house. What's up, Tex Ferguson? Yeah, we work it. We gotta work what's being given to us. Man, listen, I'm sitting in here in this office that we created down here. We built it from scratch. This place I'm in right now was a pole barn. Legit, it was a pole barn. We built a pole barn. I wanted to park my stuff up under it. And then one day I was just sitting there looking at it. Me and my wife was talking. I said, why don't we just build like a little building back there so we can do it? So this building is a little pole barn that I've been using that we built up and built in and turned it into an office. So now, what's going on, Mullins, South Carolina in the house. What's up, Anthony? What's happening? But so now I'm using it to do what I do. All the stuff y'all see me recording with right now, McKinney, Texas. What's happening, Pee Wee? When y'all see me doing all this stuff, I already had most of this stuff, man. I just got off with a great friend of mine, man. We've been talking, and he popular. He a rapper, so he popular. So he doing a lot of podcasts and stuff right now. And I told him something. I said, man, won't you, you gotta, can't let everybody use you. You gotta use yourself. I think a lot of time, man, that's what we be on, man. Sometimes we don't benefit the most from us. We don't. Everybody else benefit from us, but us. And back in 2023, when me and my wife got down and we started hurting financially, it taught me a lot. And not to say it wasn't people I could call on, but it ain't none of their business what I'm going through. One. And number two, people got their own struggles, man. You see what I'm saying? One thing as an adult you have to understand is a dude told me this about not allowing people to make their problem your problem, but you also got to make sure you're not trying to make your problem somebody else's problem. Because everybody got their own issues they going through. I don't care what kind of smile they have on their face, but everybody have some form of an issue they dealing with. It may not be as severe as one, maybe be worse than the other. So as adults, one of the things we have to learn to do is we have to make sure we're not putting our stuff on other people. You see what I'm saying? So that's what happened in 23 for me. I was struggling, but I knew I could probably pick up the phone and call a few people, but I didn't need to. Me and my wife, what's up, Chi-Town? Me and my wife, we down here doing and we did what we have to do. And I ain't no shame in it. Ain't no shame in going through what I'm going through, or what I done been through. But what I learned in that moment is, man, listen, number one, it always can get worse. Number two, you better be thankful and grateful for everything, for every breakthrough, blessing, opportunity, open door. If you done lost a leg, you better be grateful you still got the other. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know it's hard for somebody who ain't lost a leg to say that, but if if you done crashed your car and your car done broke down on you, and I know we don't want to go there, man, you better be glad you still have feet you walk. I mean, I'm that serious, man. I don't think we don't talk that enough, man. It's just get more and more and more and more and more. And that ain't the move, because you never gonna be satisfied. You're never gonna be satisfied. So that's one of the things that I had to teach myself, because you hustle. I'm a grinder. I'm a hustler, y'all. I gotta get it, man. I gotta get this money. That's what I'm all about. That was what I was all about. It's about this paper with me. I'm always about this money, right? And then you realize that, well, I don't know about you, but I have realized that even when I'm feeling like I'm making something happen, y'all, I'm really not making nothing happen. That's what I had to learn. A fool think they can make something happen. Yeah. So being older now, it taught me that I can't make anything happen. I can't. I could try. I'm gonna stress myself out. It's like fishing. If they ain't biting, they ain't biting. You could go out there and shake the rod. You could throw different color lures. You could put smell stuff on it. If the fish not biting, they not biting. I don't have no control over that. Some fishermen will probably tell you, "Oh, you can make it, make them bite." No, you can't. If you ever been fishing out there, you can try until you try and they won't bite. That's the same way like life, in finances or anything, man. Like you can't make nothing happen. You can't, man. You can have opportunities that present themselves to you. And if you prepare, because look, preparation is when they say success is when preparation meets opportunity. Buffalo in the house, man. My granddaddy was from Buffalo, for real, man. I still got some folks up there. But they say success is when preparation meets opportunity. That I've been getting prepared. Then opportunity one day present itself, and I'm ready because I was working when nobody was watching. That's what I just did a video about that, about working when no one is watching, building when nobody is watching, in them down times, in the moments when, you not being celebrated, or in the moments where it's just you feeling like you all by yourself. That's when you got to be doing your thing. You got to be doing your thing right then and there. The problem is everybody looking for this one moment. No, everybody just want this one moment, one viral moment, or one, I just need to meet the right person, or if I talk to this one celebrity, or you know what I mean? And you talk to them and you don't have nothing but one thing. You don't have no depth. We call that depth. Like it's no depth to you. So perfect example. If you marry, you marry. But you ever been dating and you out looking for somebody and you out hunting, whether you're a man or a woman, or whatever, right? And you meet somebody, they seem good and they perfect in your opinion. I ain't gonna say perfect, but they for you. But it's very shallow. Like you get to talking to them, the conversation not deep. It can't go no more further than, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. If for me, if I can't hold a conversation with you, that's unattractive. You know, we got to be able to talk on more than one level. So that's a person who can not only hold them kind of conversation. These are people who done been through stuff. They've been working on themselves, working on stuff. So I started talking about gratitude, and let me tell you how this all works, right? Gratitude is not only being thankful for what being provided, thankful for what God is doing in my life, but gratitude is also working with what God has provided in my life. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Gratitude is, I don't have but this, but I'm gonna work with this, but this. That's gratitude. You don't show gratitude by just saying it. You ever bought your child a toy, if you have kids, and they never play with it? They never use it. That make you feel like, man, I could have kept my money, you know. But if you see them using it, they playing with it every day, they playing with it, even if they're making noise with it, you still like, you beat yourself up, man. I don't know why about that kid, that thing. But it makes you feel good that they're using it. That's the same way with us. Whatever's being provided is useful, it's useful in some shape, form, or fashion. You got to always remember somebody somewhere wish they had or have what you have or had. For real. It's somebody somewhere in this big old circle earth wish they had or have what you currently have, or had what you once had. For real. Yeah. My grandma said she was riding with a lady. She was from somewhere, and she was riding with the lady, and the lady was new over here in America, and she was riding, and they was riding, and they seen it was like trash pickup day. And she seen some mattresses and stuff out there. She said the lady was like, "Y'all throw that stuff away over here. Like we can really use that back home." You see what I'm saying? But over here we throw it away. And I'm not just talking about that throwing away. I'm just talking about the mindset. So when I'm saying we need to be all grateful, y'all, we do. We do. We need to be grateful. Ain't no such thing. I'm waiting on something big to happen before I get started. Nah, man, I'm going. I'm not waiting on nothing big. I'm not waiting on nothing big, and I'm not waiting on people. I'm gonna just get going. By the time somebody decide they want to support me, it's already been in motion. They can't come and dictate nothing. They can come and ride my wave, but they ain't gonna be able to come and dictate nothing. Let me see what she said. You can't get any and everything on the marketplace. The hard part is keeping it. That's why they don't see your struggle. Yeah, man. You know, everybody struggles, y'all. One thing I learned in my life is that everybody in the world is struggling with something. Like, for real. Yeah, everybody is struggling with something. And not understanding and believing that is one of the things that I'll tell you, man, make a person like foolish. Yeah. I'm gonna show y'all something right quick, man. I'm sitting at my desk, but yeah, I'm on. Let me go to my page over here. I'm gonna go to my YouTube page, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something. Just if I can find it right quick. I posted this. Well, not posted this. This was a long time ago. And I'm gonna share this with y'all because it's important to me. And I want y'all to see this. If y'all see this, maybe it's something that can help you. You watch it. Hold on. And I'm gonna see if maybe I can share the link. Where your link at? I'm gonna see if I can share the link in over here. Let me see if they'll do that. Image, file, slides. Now I'm just gonna share the screen. Let's share the screen. And I want y'all to see this right here, right? And listen to it. This is something I've been using. I have used this for a long time. All right, Kenya, thank you for joining the part you have joined, right? Thank you. All right, listen, man. Y'all listen to this. Back in, I'm gonna give y'all the backstory. Back in 2019, 2018, man, I spent a whole lot of time in Detroit, man. When I say a whole lot of time in Detroit, man, it was miserable, guys. It was miserable. Not Detroit itself, just being away. Like, I was just so away all the time. And one of the things that I did, man, I was listening to this doggone sermon right here. And I want y'all to listen to it. All right. I want y'all to listen to it, man. I want y'all to hear it. Okay. I want y'all to hear this sermon right here. It's by Bishop T.D. Jakes. Here we go. Listen to it. It's more than just him, but check it out.
Not the movement of the clock. It is not the movement of the clock that produces the newness of life. It is the movement in your mind. You're going to hear all kinds of things said about you. Throw it behind you. The enemies that you see today, you will see them no more. No weapon formed against you shall be able to prosper. Every tongue that riseth against you, God will condemn. This is my time. Truth of the matter is, everybody in here is going through a change. You don't have to be ashamed of yours. We are all in the process of transforming to a higher, better expression of myself. Let this be the year that I birth a higher, better expression of myself. Don't let the habits of my past stop me from this metamorphosis. New year, new me. New year, new me. What separates us is transformation. The possibility of change. The desire to evolve. The passion to get up off the ground and stop eating dirt. I'm tired of doing what I used to do. If I always do what I've always done, I'll always be where I've always been. I'm going to throw it behind me. Somebody in this room that nobody would think would be in a church tonight, but you drew them to this place tonight because you want them to be a new me and a new year and have a new attitude and a new mind. Because the real battleground is in your mind. That's where the fight is. You lay down with it. You get up with it. You go to work with it. You can't digest your food because of it. Smiling in front of people and nobody knows that there's gunfire going off in your head. It's not a geographical location. It's not debt. It's not money. It's not haters. It's not enemies. It's not liars. It's not backbiters. That's not the battleground. Stop wasting your weapons on what people say, because it is not what they say about you that matters. It is what you say about you that threatens your destiny. You will never be defeated by what they say about you. You will be defeated by what you say about you.
I dedicate this to you, to the greatness in you, and to the dream that you showed up on the planet to produce. And it's simply this: if you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, and if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it, and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, and if you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold poverty, famish, or gulf, sickness or pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want, if dogged and grim you besiege and beset it, with the help of God you'll get it. You have greatness in you.
What I'm trying to tell you, beloved, is that you can have a new year, but it don't mean jack diddly if you don't have a new mind. I'm telling you that you can buy a new car, but if you put the old man in a new car, you're still going to have the old experience. I'm telling you that a new house doesn't make a new marriage. I'm talking about a new outfit doesn't make you a new person. And if you think you are magically going to be a new person, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, because new life comes from a new mind and a new way of looking at your life. I cannot step into the future and still think in my past. I cannot let the rumors and the stain of what they said about me destroy my opportunity. Slap somebody and tell them I gotta kill it tonight. I gotta destroy it tonight. I gotta get rid of it tonight. I gotta throw it behind me tonight. I can't drag that same old mess into another year.
I like to share that with you guys, man, because number one, I when I need something, like I've been there, man. I'm been stressed out, just I don't know, man. Like you just want some change, like you just want change. And I think a lot of us are searching for that, man. Little Rock, Arkansas. What's going on, my brother? Yeah, but a lot of us want that change, and we want something different in our lives, man. And like I said, man, I'm having a conversation with a lot of people, and everybody call me up. People who know me, they call me and talk with me. And I could tell you, Baltimore, what's up, BMO? That it began right here, you know, and it's Oklahoma. What's happening in Oklahoma? And I'm saying this to say, when I started the conversation today, y'all, what I was talking about was being just gratitude and not, I don't want it to sound like cliche. That's not what I'm, because some things can become cliche. You know how you could just, we say it, you got to have an attitude of gratitude. No, I'm talking about looking around you. It may not be exactly what you want, but you thanking God for what it is. I used to always tell people like this, man, you standing in a breakthrough. And somebody said, what you mean by that? I said, you remember you prayed to get where you at today. Like for real, you did. You prayed for the job you working on today. You prayed for the car you have. You pray, God, let me get this, or the house you live in. Absolutely. And then it's gotten old and it needs some pain, or you done got tired of the people working there with you or whatever. And now it's, So yeah, man, I have actually, Man, I've been saying this stuff a long time, man. A video of mine just popped up, and you know, I'll be looking at my own video. Y'all talking with each other. A video of mine just popped up. Hold on, let me see something. I've been posting videos a long. Hold on. I've been doing this a long time, man. Let's look at this video. Hold on. Y'all ready? Let me do this. Let me see. This is one of my videos. It just popped up. I'm on YouTube on this other screen over here. Let's see. I'm on my back porch. I used to film these videos. On my back porch in Stone Mountain. So for all my Stone Mountain people, I was filming videos over there in Stone Mountain on my back porch. Let's look at this and see what he's talking about. To the individuals right now who have that. Hold on, let's go. I want to talk to the individuals right now who have that unquenching burning inside of you. That desire that you just cannot quench. It's like a thirst that you just cannot get quenched. You go to work every day, you pay your bills, and you just cannot find joy. Like it has to be more. It's what your soul is screaming to you. Listen to me right now. Your job is going to take your best years. Even if you are able to make it to retirement age, okay, the little money that you're going to have coming, you know, from that job. Now, I'm pretty sure you're going to make some wise decisions. You know, you may do some side deals, but your job, I just want you guys to get that. If you don't die in the midst of working it, it's going to take your best years, your most productive years. You don't want to wait till you're 70 to decide you want to be an entrepreneur. Not to say a 70-year-old can't be an entrepreneur. What I'm saying is the sooner you get in, the faster you're going to learn the lessons and you're going to be able to develop. It's like school. You got to go through developmental stages, the first grade, second grade, third grade. You go through primary, high school, etc. That's the way with entrepreneurship and business. You get with a mentor, he can help you, she can help you, but you still gonna have to take your lumps and your bumps, okay? I want to tell you something right now. I'm not telling you to walk away from your job, but what I'm telling you is to develop your exit strategy now, right now. Develop it. Figure out, how am I going to work myself out of here, hustle myself out of here, do my side business out of here, because it's going to take your best and most productive years from you. And when you finally get a chance to get away from there, you know, you too old, you know what I mean? And I'm not knocking my brothers and sisters right now, because I don't care what age you are, you still can do what it is you want to do. But right now is the time to make your decision that if you're sold out and you're serious about being an entrepreneur and you're serious about going out and develop your own thing, listen, go start doing it now. My firm belief is don't quit your job, let your hustle work you out of a job. That's what I teach. That's what I tell everyone. But you have to actively be working on it, even on the days off, even when it seems like it's relaxed time. No, that's not a hustler's or entrepreneur's mindset. An entrepreneur understands that I have to generate money. Now, I want to tell you something. There's a big difference between business owner and entrepreneur. I'm sitting here talking and I forgot to cut. Hey, I'm sorry. Forgot to cut my mic back on, y'all. I try to cut it off when we watching the video. My bad, y'all. My bad. Forgive me. Let's watch this video right here. Look how fat I was. What's going on, family? How you guys doing? This is Larry Brown Jr. Late night video session. I just have to get this out because I want to help somebody, right? So if you see my previous video, if you haven't, you should go back and watch it. The video where I talked about how did I change my life. I did I did 4 years and 2 months in prison. And not just 4 years and 2 months in prison. All the time I've lived that reckless life. I lived up into I eventually went to prison. I went to jails, I went to detention centers, I went to boot camps, I went to juvenile facilities, all the different things that most criminals, bad criminals, because I had to be a bad criminal, I kept getting caught, went through. Now, that video was about how did I change my life. Now I want to talk to you today, as the title says, how did I get a job? How did I go from convict to corporate America? I'm in corporate America. I am an operations manager at a company, and I'm doing pretty well financially. I'm okay, right? Listen, and I'm going to give you 4 points. I want you to take these down, okay? I want you to take these down. And if you can take these down, I'm guaranteeing if you can stay the course, you will eventually turn your situation around. All right. So number one is commitment. You have to be committed to doing what's right. Point blank, period. It can't be any loopholes. You can't be when times get hard, you decide you're going to go back to your old friends. You can't decide that I'm going to go back to my old neighborhood, the old hood. I can't decide I'm going to go back. Whatever I need to do, I'm going to have to do it because I am committed to actually not breaking the law anymore. I'm committed. You hear what I'm saying? I don't care. And it starts inside of the joint, guys. So if I know, unfortunately, a lot of the guys who are inside of the joint may not get a chance to see this video, but if you have some way to share it with them and show them, the commitment begins inside of the joint while you're doing your bid. I became committed once I was inside. When I got inside, as I had that about face moment inside the joint, and that did it for me. It changed everything for me. And I was committed from that point on to change my life, change the direction of my life. Okay. And that was it. And whatever I had to do, just the same way I was committed to breaking the law and doing whatever I had to do to make sure I made money, and regardless by hook or by crook, I did it. So I took that same commitment to the street, that same desire, that same hustle, that same grind, and I switched it and I put it towards something else. Okay. Commitment is number one. If you're not committed, you're going to flop. Soon as hard times hit, you're going to give up. So number one, it starts while you're doing the time. It starts before you get out. It starts as soon as you change your mind. A made up mind ain't no joke. All right. So number two, humility. A lot of us who made, and I made this video, guys, in my basement, down, in, like I said, I was in Stone Mountain, and I just go back and watch these videos sometimes, and especially the ones previous to my daughter passing away, like those. When I see those videos are important to me because I remember how I used to think then, and now I think now. Krista said I had to program this into my son while he was incarcerated. Absolutely. The thing about most crooks, them jokers really think they good at it. For real. Most crooks, if you talk to most criminals think they're good at being a criminal, but the good criminals don't go to jail. They don't get caught. If you getting caught, you going back and forth to jail and prison, etc., you're not a good criminal, and you just need to find you something else to do. And that's one of the things I had to tell myself, like, I'm not no high-end criminal, because if I was, I wouldn't be getting locked up. You get what I'm saying? And yeah. So once I realized that, and I had to switch it up, that's when I decided to switch it up. I'm looking through all these doggone videos. I did this video. I'm talking about, I've been doing this video stuff a long time, man. I just realized that now. Like how long I've been doing this stuff. Yeah, a lot of you guys don't really like, and this YouTube page right here. This is one of my oldest YouTube pages. And it's got so much stuff, like back when I was in Atlanta. Just a lot of stuff, man. Just, yeah. I'm just scrolling through my stuff. Look at me and Mia. We in there working. Yeah, Mia been working with me a long time. Dang. I've been doing this a long time, guys. A lot of y'all just now seeing me. But yeah, hold on. Let's see this one. Do you struggle with confidence? Let's see what it say. Listen, so in the middle. What's going on, family? How you guys doing? It's Larry. Listen, today I just wanted to share something with you guys, and I hope it helps you. It's been a while since I came on and shared some of my experiences, etc. with you guys, but today that's what I want to do. Listen, so in the midst of doing these videos, right, I go out and I sometimes record for people, I edit for people, just whatever, whatever people need for me to do right now, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna do it, etc. But one of the consistent things I constantly come across in the midst of recording videos for people, in the midst of editing for people, etc., is the overwhelming lack of confidence that most people have for themselves and their abilities. And that bothers me. It really do. Because most of the time, the people that I'm working for are highly qualified, highly educated, well prepared individuals. But for some reason, they allow their uncertainty about doing something new to stop them or to hinder them. Because a lot of you guys, if I do the video for you, if I record it for you, you eventually end up doing it and you love the video, etc. But it took a little gorging from me, a little nudging to get you guys to actually understand that, look, man, you're actually awesome. You may don't see it in yourself, but you're actually awesome. And most of the time, other people can see your potential better than you can, and you are your worst critic. And that's just the sad truth. Most individuals, you look at your stuff and it's like, oh, you see how I said that word? Oh, look how my head was tilted. And listen, the bulk of the people that's watching your stuff or listening to your stuff or eating your food or whatever it is you do, what you do, right? They don't even know. They don't even see that. I used to, my sister-in-law, she cooks. I used to always tell her, she's always say, yeah, the cake is good, but it's this. And I'm like, nobody knows. Why are you putting it out there that it's this, but, okay? Today, listen, I want to help you guys. I'm going to give you 3 tips. I always tell people this when I'm doing work with them, especially live. Listen, tip number 1 is this. Look, take a deep breath. It's not that serious. It's not the end of the world if you mess up. It's not the end of the world if you produce a bad this or you do something. What we're going to do is we're going to learn from it. Okay, the failure is going to make us better, not cause us to quit. So take a deep breath. You're not going to die if you misquote something or you didn't produce it like you thought you were going to produce it, or you stumble over your words. You're not going to die. Okay, it's not that serious. So take a deep breath and just calm down. Number 2, stop overthinking. Stop overthinking. So number 2 and number 3 are pretty much, we're going to segue into number 3, but number 2 is to stop overthinking. Stop trying to overthink it. Just do it. And that segues into tip 3, and that is to prepare. So in the military, you train again. Football, baseball, basketball, any professional sports, there's so much training and little actual game time. Why? Because in the midst of the preparation, you're building this muscle memory. Okay, so you're training. All right, y'all. But yeah, that was a good long time ago, long time ago. Yeah, I'm just going down memory lane, for real. Going down memory lane, man. I got so many of these. But yeah, if y'all want to see any of these videos, my YouTube is Larry B. Jr. And that's where a lot of my old non-farm YouTube at. Like you're gonna see so many videos, and I put some of this farm stuff up there, but a lot of you guys don't know I've been doing these videos a long time, a very long time. What I've been doing is, my biggest thing, I've been documenting. Like I've been documenting what's going on, like my life. So you see me go from, I'm trying to see, like you see me going from, let me see. Hey, look, no views. I got look 4 views. You see them videos? So when you start talking about, especially when I talk with people who talk about whatever it is they want to do, because a lot of people tend to reach out to me talking about they want to do videos and stuff, and I make sure I always show them this page. I show them this page because this page only, like, you got this video. Look, this video right here, it don't even have any views, like no views. Let's get one view. I wonder what it's talking about. What's going on, family? How you guys doing? This Larry. Listen, that was a saying that I always used to hear. And up until recently, I really didn't understand it, but I swore I did. It says that poverty is a mindset, that being broke is a mindset. And in my ignorance, I thought, wait like a mug, boy. Yeah. But yeah, I've done them. I've been doing them. But if you trying to do this stuff, I want you to see this page. You'll see this page and you'll see I got like 4 views on here. It's some videos, and I ain't ashamed of it, like straight up. Like, but that's just a consistency of work, like just being able to do something for a long period of time until you finally see some type of success out of it. I mean, let's keep going. Like, man, I'm just trying to. I'm interested now to see how far down these go back. Like videos 6 years ago, 6 years ago, 6 years ago, 6 years ago. Look at this. Look at all these videos, y'all. I got a video with Jamal Bryan in there. I edited that video. I edited that video. I don't know. That's when I was grabbing other people's stuff and edited. Go to war against negative thoughts. That was a good one. 7 years ago. This is my wife. Look, I used to make my wife. Listen, y'all. I used to not make her, but I used to nitpick her until she did videos. She didn't want to do them. This her. We had this 7 years ago. We had our dining room prepared. So I'm gonna ask you what you think has been the toughest part. Look. Hey guys, how you doing? This is Larry.
This is Teresa.
Hey man, we're here again for video number 2. And today we want to just share some of our experience with you guys, and this is just an informal, nothing special. We just want to talk about in our marriage what has been one of the toughest things in the marriage. Like what has been the toughest, and we ain't even prepared. So I'm gonna ask you what you think has been the toughest part. Like in our marriage, what is the hardest part?
Hands down.
Hands down.
Raising children.
Woo! Point blank period. Point blank period. That's how I know we on the same page. That has been, and that was one of the most trying things that we ever experienced in our marriage. She didn't have raising kids, y'all. Kids. Absolutely. So if you guys are in the middle of that, we want to pray for you. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. In the trenches, buddy. I wonder why it won't hold its spot. I'm trying to go back down. If you got to go, please. I know you're going to go anyway. I'm fine. I'm just on here going down memory lane, looking through my old stuff. Yeah, I'm looking through my old stuff. Like, this one, Kiwi D was passing away. That's my daughter. Yeah, when she got shot. I actually recorded this when she got shot. Hey, what's going on, family? How you guys doing? It's Larry. Listen. So a lot of y'all see my post. My daughter was shot. Somebody shot her in the head. Hardest thing I ever been through in my life. I'm just being honest. I've cried all I can cry. Just words cannot explain like the feeling. It's a sick feeling. But what I want to do is I want to use this opportunity to help somebody. This to all my brothers, my young brothers, older brothers, or whatever, who may have daughters, you may have sons, whatever. If they young enough and you still have time with them, take the time you need with them. I'm telling you, do not take time with your children for granted. Because when I was a young man, I ran the streets hard, in and out of jail, prison, and I just wasn't there as much as I needed to be. And trust me, I'm not blaming myself for anything that happened to Kiwi D. I'm not, but I know I could have did a better job for her in her life. I could have been more of a father for her. And as of late, we became best buddies. We FaceTime 23 times, 4 times a day. She taught me to death, when her boyfriend went around or whatever. But she did. But for all my young brothers, right now. You may be looking at your son, you may be looking at your daughter, and you may be trying to get that bag. I gotta get that money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Make time for your children though, bro. I'm on the backside of it. All right. I'm on the backside of I'm dealing with like the fallout from it. So when stuff like this happen, even though, she ain't have nothing to do with that, you question what did you do with the time you had. And
It's real.
if you didn't do a good job, that's just the truth. You didn't do a good job. To say I did the best I can do, that's a deep statement. Because that means you couldn't do no better. And I think we all could do better. You understand what I'm saying? So I think we use that too loosely. I did the best I could. Nah, you could have did better. So as a man, these kids need us. These boys need us. These girls, especially these girls, they need us. They need us to show them love. They need us to explain things to them. They need us to be in their lives. They need our presence, not just our money, not just our gifts, not just we buy them something. They need for us to help guide them. And, I can't say I necessarily was there, especially in her earlier years, all the time. And it eat me alive now, okay? But this ain't to justify what happened to her or nothing. I want to use this time as a teachable moment to help as many of you as you can in my daughter's name. My daughter is laying down on life support right now. She in bad shape, But what I can do is I can make sure that her life, our experiences, and everything we've been through is not in vain. So as a man, I know you chasing that bag. I know you got to get them hours at work or whatever. Listen, take up time with your children. These little girls need you bad, bro. They need you. They need you to be daddy. They need to see you. They need your singular attention. They just need you. They want your singular attention. You understand? So that's my encouragement for y'all. Y'all pray for her. She need every prayer y'all can get. I appreciate all the outpouring that y'all are doing for my family, for me. Yes, it hurts, but I want to make sure that my daughter, the stuff that she's been through and stuff she's going through right now, is not in vain. And if you can't do nothing, remember Kiwi D. Remember Kiwi. Remember that. Remember a man who grew up wild child, grew up in the street hustler, got his life together, decided he want to get himself together, but couldn't make all the time he needed to make for them. All right? So now I have to pay for that. It is what it is. I love my child. And cried out and cry. Can't cry no more. Can't say that I don't know. But thank y'all, man. I appreciate all the support. I'm gonna talk to y'all next time. Peace.
I'm talking about she was on life support then. Yeah, I'm about to read. I didn't even know, to be honest. I was so out of it back then when I was doing this. I'm about to download this video right now. I'm gonna repost this. But I was so out of it, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't even remember doing that video. If you ever been inside some real deal grief stuff, I'm finna create a folder for it. Yeah, I don't even remember doing that video, but I'm gonna download it and I'm gonna repost that. I'm gonna repost that for real. Yeah. I don't even remember that video, y'all. I was thrown off then. I'm talking about I was drinking so much, man. I was high. I was getting high. I'm telling you, I was smoking weed. I wasn't smoking me. I was taking it in an ointment, oil. I was high. Every time you saw me, then I was high. I'm telling you, and been drinking something for real. Yo, I'm man enough to admit that I may not have been high right then and there when I was doing that doggone video, but I know one thing for sure. I was high, boy. Yeah. Let me see. I can't so this video happened right before she got shot. After dealing with my daughter. Here go another one. After dealing.
Hey family, what's going on? Listen, I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the
praying hands, likes, and comments, shares, everything, man. Y'all are dope. I'm gonna give you 2 points today because I teach. That's what I do. So I like to use every moment in my life as a teachable moment for other people. Number one, make sure the lock on your phone, the passcode that you have, if it's one on there, that somebody somewhere knows that passcode. Because it could be something that simple that could save your life, find somebody that did something to you, or locate you. All right. So you don't have to tell the world. I understand about privacy and debit cards and credit cards and all that information, but make sure somebody somewhere knows that passcode. And if in the event of an emergency, they can say it was that. So do that for me, man. I'm telling you, do that. Don't. I understand though. I understand how we in a time of, cyber security type stuff. Okay, so do that. Number two, listen. You don't have as much time with the people you love as you think you do.
Yeah.
So make right what need to be made right. Say what need to be said. Do what need to be done. Humble yourself. If you need to apologize for something you did, or accept apology for something that somebody else did, but go ahead and do it, because in a blink of an eye,
Everything.
her and I was just on the phone a few hours before that happened, and then I get the call. All right, so make sure somebody know the lock code to your phone, and make right what need to be made right.
That's real, y'all. That's real. Yeah. We was on the phone, me and her were talking. I mean, it just like I didn't think nothing was wrong with her because I had just been on the phone with her. So not talking to her wasn't like, yeah, like for real. Yeah, that was traumatic as I don't know what, y'all. I'm telling you, man. Let me see. I did the interviews. Let me see. I was updating. I was doing updates on her condition. It was so many
Hey, what's going on, family?
people.
I just want to give all my friends and family an update. First and foremost, I thank y'all. I mean, man, dang, man. You guys have, a lot of you guys, man, have reached out to me and shared the post, and just thank you, man. When you going through stuff like this, I don't care how strong a person appear, stuff like that means something. So if you can like just share a post, or you could just give some encouraging words, man, that matters. I haven't been able to um like respond to some of y'all comments because I've been in the middle of it today. You know, we had to make a tough call and tough decision today, and we did. And she's still fighting. But y'all keep praying for her. She's still fighting. She's strong. She's a strong girl. But I just want to say that, man. Thank you guys for all the support, the love. Some of you guys have like really touched me. A few of you in particular, a couple of you guys, like I didn't even know I meant that much to you. And that's just a lack. That's just been a lack of like, I don't know, selfishness on my part. And I'm sorry for that. But I just want to thank you guys for all the support, everything. The current update is, she's breathing on her own. She's breathing on her own now. And we're just gonna try to take it from there. They are giving her sedation now. They didn't want to give her sedation, but they're giving her something sedation to try to help her. It ain't pretty, so I don't want to say it's pretty. Yes, we trust in the Lord, all that. I'm a firm believer. It's not a pretty situation. It's not, but she fighting. So she's still with us. She's still in the land of the living right now. And I had to come to the house and just grab something to eat and just reset for a minute. But I'm headed back. But yeah, I thank you for all the support, all the inboxes, DMs.
Yeah, that was hard. I mean, well, I'm gonna tell you something, boy. That was hard. Like, oof, but that was hard. Dealing with that. Now that I revisit that, going back through it now, looking at it and seeing, I remember being. Now I can remember, because back when I was there, man, I couldn't remember. I'm finna. Okay, this the one.
I'm doing updates. That's a Monday shirt, so it had to be Monday. So this the one I'm telling everybody she passed. All right, y'all. So of course, a lot of y'all have seen the post. KVD, she passed last night. Yesterday, you know, we went on ahead and took her off that machine because she just wasn't getting any better. You know, they shot her through a frontal lobe with a big gun, and she just wasn't getting any better. And so me and her mom, and I really appreciate her mom. Pray for her mama. She just really, you know, we made a decision, and she was hurt. I was hurt, but I just said we had to do this for her. And she held in there for 12 hours. So we took her off at like 2:30 yesterday evening. And you know, we all stayed down there. I think I stayed down there at about maybe 12 midnight, 1. She was breathing a little strong. And I came home. We rotated. I said, well, go ahead. And her mom said, well, I'm staying. I said, cool. So she said, well, I'm staying. I said, well, go, cool. You know, ain't nobody tripping. You go ahead and stay. Hit me up. I'll be back down here in the morning. I just got to run to my office and I'll be right back. She said, all right. You know, they was getting ready to prepare her to move to another room because she was now officially in hospice. All right. It just wasn't good. So I came home, took a shower, tried to lay down. And before I even get my pillow, I think I had like nodded a little bit. Her mama hit me and said, she gone. She said, she gone. I said, darn, really? She said, yeah, she gone, Larry. I said, no, I wanted to be there. But then all of a sudden you heard it. Hold on. She back. Larry, she back, man. She just came back.
Yo,
He said, man, it just went down to 0. Then all of a sudden, all the heart rates and
yo,
everything came back up.
came back.
I
I
said,
remember.
what? She said, yeah. I grown and said, Larry, come on. Call her brother. Me and my wife jumped in the car, zoomed down there, and got there, got in the hospital. She breathing, doing everything. I said, man, you scared me, Keith. I said, well, I'm here now. And, you know, we sat there probably about another maybe 15, 20 minutes. Me and the grandmama, mama, brother. And she just went on. She went on. And you know, I really was appreciative. She gave us a time. She gave us a chance, me and Quay. She gave me and Quay, that's my son. She gave me and Quay an opportunity to see her go. Because both of us had went home. We went to sleep, you know, because we've been doing like moving her furniture type stuff, you know, that type of stuff. And so they've been really understanding of us having to leave the hospital and stuff. So, and last night was the first night that we were just there by ourselves. Quay girl was there. My wife was there. His mama. The girl I got kids by, woman I got kids by, and her mama. And that was it. Up until that point, everybody had been down there. So it just seemed like, I don't know, man, she fought all the way to the end. And what I really appreciate her all the way to the end was she gave me an opportunity to see her go.
Yep.
Because I seen her go.
Yep.
Just like with my dad. It's the second person I think I done physically watched just go, you know. And she went, and it was peaceful. They pronounced her, and now we on to the next phase. I appreciate you guys for all support, like, shares, comments, hearts, and some of you have really blown my mind. You really have, and I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that. Trust me. And but yeah, man, she went peacefully. She gave us an opportunity to see her go. She fought all the way to the end. Love her, man. It was a little soldier right there. She was. I just don't think she was for this place. And now we're going to the next phase. So thank you guys. I keep you updated as to what's going on to, you know, the investigation, and the detectives got leads and everything. But I'm going to say that for another time. All right. We'll talk to y'all later, man. It's Larry. Peace. Yeah, man. That was, hey, I'm done. Hold on, let me take this off. I'm done with the memory lane, but man, I cannot even remember. Now I remember doing that video, but a lot of that stuff, hey, I can't remember. I pray you never had to go through nothing like that. For real. That feels so bad that I would not want a person that I don't even like that go through that. Like, that's how bad that feel. That you wouldn't even wish it. I know what it means now when somebody say I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I know what that means because you hear that and you may think you know what that means, but when you go through something like that, and when you come out of that, you literally say, I wouldn't wish that on somebody I don't like. My worst enemy, I would not wish that on. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that was a good trip down memory lane for me, man. Yeah, I got so many videos that I'm gonna probably go back through and chop up some of them and post some stuff, especially the one about brother spend time with your kids. I make sure I tell every man that because the ladies just do it, a lot of times the kids be stuck on mama, and then kids be stuck on daddy too, especially when they there. But we get so caught up in trying to make money, because a lot of times with guys, we feel like we show our love through providing, like we're providers, and we feel like we show our love through that, and they should know that I love them. You see how many hours I'm working, you see what I gotta give up for you, you see what I gotta do, but they don't know nothing about that. They just, a guy told me one time, he said, children need your presence, not your presence. The kids need your presence. That's why people who bond with a child early, them and that child always be kind of, because they got a bond. But a lot of times as brothers, we chase that money because we have to. We have to, especially when we're the providers. So we don't get that bond like we should. And, we think they supposed to love us, respect us, and care for us based on what we're putting in. But they don't get that part until later. And a lot of times they don't get that part until after we gone. Like when we gone, they get that part. Like, man, my dad used to be working all them hours trying to make sure we had this, we had that. We never missed a meal. Dad had us in a nice community. Mama was always there because dad, and then later on in life, they understand that. But they don't get that part. They don't. And if I had to do anything over with in my life, if I could do anything over, it would definitely be the time spent during their younger years, actually there, just being a part of their life, just all up in their business, you know what I mean? Like for real. But I was at work. And before I went to work, I was in prison. And before I went to prison, I was in the street. Like I was after me. So I was all focused on me. And what I was trying to do and what I was trying to accomplish. So if I could do it all over again, that's one of the things I would know and change. Like, nah, man, I'm be there with my children. Yeah, I need to make money, but I'm gonna be there. So, and that's kind of tough, the system we in, that people have to give up pretty much that quality time with their kids just to make a way. They trying to give their kids better lives. They're trying to get their kids more opportunities than they had themselves. So when you talk to a parent, they always say, man, when I was growing up, man, we didn't have all this. When I was growing up, we didn't have the chance. I didn't have my own room when I was growing up. That's what we say. But then now all of a sudden I'm working and y'all got all this and y'all don't even appreciate it, because it don't matter to them. Like it do, but it don't. And another thing I always say, and I had to come to this realization, what I didn't have made me who I am. So me giving my children what I didn't have can't make them into what I became. So we want them to have our hustle, our drive, our get up and go, our commitment, our work ethic, but we giving them what we didn't have. So that was the biggest thing and the biggest realization for me. You can't give them what you didn't have and think that's going to make them into something. It's not. It's going to make them into, I know, like collectively we had 6 kids and you know, 2 of them I gave the most, like for real. It was 2 of them that got the most. You hear what I'm saying? And them jokers were the worst at one time. They good now, but boy. So yeah. So I had to learn that, man. And it's unfortunately with kid raising, it's too late, after you do it. You don't know. But we live to see another day. We live to see another day, man. And QD will be forever young. You'll never, you're never gonna see her get old. She always gonna be young every time you see her. That's what happened with people. die young. When they die young, they forever young. You never get a chance to see gray hair coming on no more. Mature. You just always know them as that age right there. But anyway, man, I'm glad you guys joined today. We didn't have many, but we had enough, and we grateful for 2, 3. Well, God said there's 2 or more gathered. He's in the midst, guys. So I'm glad it was just 4 of us. You know, thank you guys. Some of you guys been on since the beginning of the stream. Some of y'all just got on, and I appreciate y'all going down memory lane with me. I haven't figured out what time I'm gonna do these. 12 o'clock seemed like it's right around. It's like when I do them at 12, it seemed like that's a good time. But we shall see. We shall see. We're gonna try one at 12, and we're gonna see how it works for us view-wise, comment, people in, because that help the algorithm. The algorithm is the machine behind that social media. So that helps when people on, people liking, comment, sharing, people come, and then that helps you. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all. I'm about to go on to something else. It's out here raining right now. I'm gonna talk to y'all in a minute, okay? Y'all be good, man. I really appreciate y'all. Peace.